Today, let's talk about something that makes a lot of introverts squirm, and that's self-promotion. You know it matters. You've seen louder voices get the spotlight even when their results don't match yours. And maybe you've even wondered, do I really have to become that person to get noticed? Here's the good news, you do not. There is a way to advocate for yourself that's honest, energizing, and rooted in your natural strengths as an introvert. And in this video, I'll show you how. I'm Stacey Chazen, founder of the I Factor, and I help introverted professionals build influence and recognition, all in ways that tap into their innate gifts and strengths. Because when you learn to lead and communicate in ways that respect the way you are naturally wired, everything changes. Your confidence, your clarity, and yes, your visibility. I'm going to start today with a critical mindset shift. Advocating for yourself is not bragging. In fact, it's leadership. And done well, it doesn't just lift you, it builds trust, momentum, and even team culture. Here's how to make it feel good, not icky. Step 1, lead with your introverted strengths. Instead of trying to compete with louder personalities, ask yourself, what strengths do I bring that are quieter but powerful? You might be someone who brings calm to tense situations, picks up on things others miss, organizes complex information into clarity, builds trust through empathy and presence, that's a big one, and someone who reflects before you speak. And when you do, because you do, it lands. These are high-impact leadership traits. So when you speak about your work, anchor it in the value those strengths create. For example, say something like, I took time to gather feedback before the presentation, and that insight helped us land on a message that truly resonated. That's not self-promotion. I'd call it strategic storytelling. Step 2, share your story through the lens of service and growth. You don't have to list off achievements like a resume. Instead, tell stories that highlight what you learned, why it mattered, and how it impacted others. Try something like, one thing I've learned is that when I slow things down and ask deeper questions, teams often uncover better answers. That's been true across a few projects lately. Now, you're not just sharing what you did, you're expressing who you are as a leader. Step 3. Make advocacy a quiet habit, not a loud performance. Self-advocacy doesn't need a TED Talk. It simply needs consistency. So try one of these. End a weekly team update with a quick insight you contributed. Reflect in a one-on-one, here's a recent moment I'm proud of and why it mattered. Or highlight team wins and gently name your role in them. These micro moments build your presence, one conversation at a time. And remember, when you stay silent, people often assume you're just doing your job. But when you speak with intention, they start to understand the value you bring. So here's the truth. Your voice doesn't need to be loud to be powerful. It just needs to be aligned with who you are, with what you stand for, and with what you offer. And that brings us to this week's introvert power practice. Write your strengths-driven impact statement. In 1 to 3 sentences, describe one of your core introverted strengths, a situation where you used it, and the positive impact it had. This might sound like, I bring steadiness during change. In our last transition, I focused on active listening during team check-ins, which helped cover miscommunications early and build trust when we needed it most. Practice saying it out loud, use it in a check-in, or add it to your LinkedIn. This is how you claim your voice, your value, and your space. If you found this helpful, hit that subscribe button. Each week I share practical ways to lead, advocate, and rise by being more of who you are, not less. You've got what it takes to lead. Now it's time to let others see it too. Until next time, power on.